It is I, the big kahuna, Jason T. Smith, and I wanted to share with you my awesome, awesome CD sales from this weekend. Now, this is about the last 36, 37 hours. I have sold this stack right here. And I know it's 2018. I know I still got some naysayers who keep saying CDs aren't selling, but they are. I sell CDs all day, every day, and I make tons of money doing it. And you know what's great about CDs? They're small. And here's how long it takes to prep a CD to ship. Are you ready? Watch, because it goes fast. Okay, whoops. There we go. Ta-da! That's it. That is it. That's how quickly CDs go. And I got to tell you, I am killing it on Christmas CDs. Now, they're not all retire on big winners, but just quick, easy money. $3 on this Buble, sold for $10. $1 on, I don't know who this is, Carolyn Aaron's, sold it for $13. Jingle Cats, would you ever think cats meowing Christmas tunes be worth any money? Nope, but it is $30. Muppet Treasure Island just sold for $25. And how many of you know spilling into my trash can. Crapola. That wasn't the plan, to throw away my CDs. How many of you know who Ricky Jay is? Ricky Jay is one of the, if not the greatest close-up magician of all time. And he just passed away recently, and this is like a little CD, DVD card set. And he, this sold for $100. Now, I was selling for less before he passed, but once he passed, $100. So that's going out, getting shipped out today. Classic Cartoon Christmas. I've sold 3 of these this weekend. Let's see what else is exciting. Not everything's Christmas. How many of you listened to The back in the day? Man, I love this album. This album, Infected, one of my favorite albums of the 80s. And this is the non-remastered version. Just sold this for $15. What else exciting? All right, let's go way back. Harpo Marx. Just sold this Harpo Marx for $35. John Waters. Just picked up this John Waters Christmas Friday night for $5. Just sold for $15 plus shipping. There's another one, The Most Beautiful Sounds of Christmas. Yeah, I don't even know what the CD is, but I paid 99 cents. Here, look at that. 99 cents. And I sold it for $30. Let's see. What else is exciting to share with you? And Tommy Bahama Christmas. $20. $20. All right, so this is what I do every day, all day. I have made selling CDs an art form. I've been selling CDs online for 18 and a half years now. I started in March of 2000, and I've probably sold over 150,000 plus titles. I did it so long, and I taught myself how to do it back in March of 2000. I taught myself immediately how to ship internationally, and I've been shipping CDs all over the world. So this is the fruit of my labor. This is my work for this weekend, and the weekend's still young here in Vegas. It's only 5:59. So by the time I wake up, I'm sure I have more to ship. But and I got other things. We're shipping many things besides CDs. I'm shipping cassettes, records, sweatshirts, pajamas, jeans. I'm having a great weekend on eBay. But man, the CDs I love because they're so easy to ship. They're easy to put on your shelf because you can alphabetize them, so they're super duper easy to pull. And the one thing I love more, if not the same, but if not more than selling CDs, is teaching everyone else how to do it. So I did a webinar a couple of weeks ago, and ended up being over 2.5 hours of content. It was an amazing webinar. Ask anyone who's seen it. You get your money's worth. When you learn one thing from our webinar, you get your money's worth. Now, the webinar cost $40, but we ran our Cyber Monday sale, and we've continued it till tonight. So if you've not taken the webinar yet, go to flippincds.com. The link is right down here in the chat or right over here, whatever. And plug in Cyber Monday, all one word, as a deal. You get $20 off, so it's only $20. Now, if you learn one $30 CD, you've already paid for your webinar, but you're going to learn so much more than that. But you will learn the CD's worth the CD webinar is worth $1,000 easy. The amount of content that you're going to get, but it's only 20 bucks. Suzanne, the link is right above. Hello, where's the link to purchase the webinar? So this is for the people on Facebook Live. It's right above in the little description. So just click on flippingcds.com. And you're going to learn so much content. Something I've been doing my whole life. I am an expert at selling CDs. You will find no one better to teach you. And just my sales alone show that I know what I'm doing and I know how to do it. And I love sharing the wealth. I love teaching people how to do it. So get signed up. Now, look, you don't have to watch it tonight. I mean, some of you, it's probably 9 o'clock if you're watching on the East Coast. I don't expect you to watch a CD webinar, a 2.5-hour CD webinar tonight. But as long as you just get, signed up for it, you get the link to download and watch, and you can watch anytime you want. So might as well save yourself 20 bucks. Price goes to normal starting tomorrow. Hey, it's still a good, if you see this after the deal's over, it's still an amazing deal at 40 bucks. If you watch this webinar and apply it, you can add $1,000 a month to your sales easily. Easily. I got plenty of people who've taken my CD webinars in the past that have added over $1,000 a month. Consistently $1,000 a month in CD sales, $1,000 a month in CD sales, $1,000 a month in CD sales. So yeah, and Mike says, can I do this in Canada? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, let me ask you this, Mike. Does Canada have CDs? Heck yeah. It's worked internationally too. I've been CD thrifting in Europe, and we got a lot of my followers in Australia who've made great money on flipping CDs too. So heck yeah, you guys got some good record stores up there in Canada. And it's amazing the stuff that sells for big money that you don't even know. You don't even know. So, as soon as I saw this Ricky J box, and this is before he died, I knew that it was a good $20 investment. And most people, they wouldn't buy a CD for 20 bucks. But look at that, $20 to $100. Easy peasy. Takes seconds to list CDs on both Amazon and eBay. Very quick, very easy to list them. And those of you in the Secret Beach get another CD webinar tomorrow. You get my second Christmas CD webinar because I've been selling so much Christmas. I know it's hot right now. And so I'm giving all that content to you tomorrow. And that way you can go out and hit the Christmas sections. David said, I'm in. Got a link? Yep, David, it's right above if you look at the description for this live video. But you just go to www.flippingcds.com. You'll find out all the info you need to know. Just get signed up, plug in CyberMonday, all one word, and that way you'll save 20 bucks. Might as well. But like I said, if you see this tomorrow and the deal's over, it's only 40 bucks. It is still worth the 40 bucks. Great question from Leslie. Do you get any good CDs at Goodwill or Salvation Army? And then Mike says, where do you find CDs to sell? So that's what you learn in the webinar, where I find them, how many I find. But yeah, they're everywhere. They're at every garage sale you go to. They're at every thrift store you go to. There are record stores all over the country. That's where I find them. They're everywhere. That's the great thing about CDs. They are everywhere. Now, we talk about a lot of other things in the thrifting board, things to buy, things to sell. And sometimes, even like when I'm teaching tiki mugs, there isn't always a tiki mug in a thrift store. There are always CDs in a thrift store. And every class I teach, we pull out hundreds of dollars of CDs. So 2 classes ago, I was on the road. I teach classes on the road. We pulled out and I divvied up the CDs to the class. And so the class wasn't really thinking of it as a whole, but so there's 20 people in front of me, each taking home, 5 or 8 CDs. And I said, look, let's add these up what these are worth, because there's this whole class. If only one of us was here and we added up, it was like $560 worth of CDs for about 20 bucks. So if one person with the knowledge I teach came into this thrift store, just in the CD section, they were taking over $500 out of the CD section. So you can do that all the time. All the time. And Dave wants to know who plays CDs. That's not the real question. The question is, who cares? Who cares? I got to ship cassettes tomorrow morning. I got to ship records tomorrow morning. Who cares who's playing them? But guess what? Someone's playing them. I sell a ton of them. Chris wants to know if I sell CDs using FBA. Nope. All merchant fulfilled. This is my Amazon shelf right here because I do a lot of switching. I take it from Amazon, throw it up on eBay, take things from eBay, throw them on Amazon. So I'm going to do merchant fulfilled. They're all here, easy to ship. Charlie Brown's great. I found loads of new CDs after the webinar, and before he sold them, loaded his iTunes with new music for free. For free, that's a great thing. You can fill up your iTunes, and then flip the CDs, and then it's free music. So yeah, I never thought of that angle, Charlie, to really explain it. Like you get all this free music right before you sell it, and I do the same. And I have tons of cool stuff that I'm listening to that I just put on my iTunes and sell the CD and get the money. Joanne wants to know if I resurface or pass them if they are scratched. Joanne, that is a great question. And that is a question I answer in the webinar. So go to flippincds.com, use Cyber Monday, all one word. It saved $20 and you'll learn all about that. Oh, my boy Tim's in the chat. Tim flips a lot of CDs. Tim and I have been friends a long time. Said I went to a city auction yesterday. Everyone was bidding on collectibles. No one wanted the big box of CDs. I grabbed it as an afterthought for the minimum bid of $1. And there were 2 good time life sets in there that should make me $150 or more for $1. See, as I said, CDs are everywhere. Sarah wants to know if this is realistic for part-timers. Absolutely. Why wouldn't it be? Because when you take the webinar, I teach you how to get through the whole CD section in the thrift store in about 15 minutes. Now, don't think you're going to walk into the thrift store after taking my webinar on day 1 of looking for CDs and think you're going to be smooth and an expert. Nope. Like with everything, it takes time and it takes repetition to build that. But now you'll have the knowledge. So once you have the knowledge, you walk into the thrift store, you can cruise on through that CD section. And every time you do it, it's going to get faster and faster and faster and faster. David said, for some reason, I seem honest. Okay, well, thanks. I am honest. Here's my CDs being shipped out today. Can't really lie about that. You can easily go look at my solds on online. And when you take the webinar, you will see the actual content is worth so much more than I'm charging. So you do not want to miss out on that. But like I said, get signed up. If you can't watch it tonight, no big deal. Just get signed up. Look, we're deep into Q4. We're deep into December. We're all busy. But guess what? The snow is coming. The holidays are going to come to an end. And you're going to have that snowy day where you're like, I just want to stay in my pajamas. What should I watch? Oh, I'll watch Jason's CD webinar. That way there's no distractions. I can take some notes. I can go apply then when the snow breaks. Yeah, as Nelly said, they're easy to list and ship. Yeah, there is not a lot of work to listing CDs. There's not a lot of work to shipping CDs. That's the greatest thing. Taking pictures of jeans is a lot more work than taking a picture of a CD. And most of the time, you don't even need to take a picture of the CD. Dave says, I went to the thrift store this weekend and they put the price tags directly over the barcodes. Well, that it could be a problem, but I teach you in the webinar how to work past that problem. And there is a way to work past that problem. Sarah purchased the webinar. Excited to give it a shot. I can't wait to hear your reaction, Sarah. Laura says, plus he's a nerd. Trustworthiness equals 1,000%. Yeah, I'm a nerd for a few things. CDs is one of them. Tiki's is another thing. But I still have 4,000 CDs in my own personal collection up in, we have a little room we call the library, all alphabetized. So in 2018, I still display 4,000 CDs. So yes, I am a nerd. Leslie wants to know if it's easier to sell on them on Amazon. I do all eBay right now. Can't figure out Amazon yet. That's a problem. If you have not sold CDs in the past on Amazon, you're gated. Means you can't. So you're going to have to sell CDs on eBay. But it takes maybe a smidge longer to sell them on eBay, but not too much because all the information for CDs is already in eBay's and Amazon's database. So that's what's nice about it. Chris says, do you sell advanced promos? Yep, all the time. Oh, yeah, Kara. I'm also a Spice Girls nerd. And I have over 120 different Spice Girls CDs. Now, when I say that, people go, they didn't have that many CDs. You're right. They had 3 total CDs. But they released them in different countries. All their singles got released in different countries. And all those releases had different cuts on them. And then each girl had 2 to 4 solo albums. And then they released singles in different countries with different cuts. So that's how I get 120 Spice Girl CDs. So yeah, I'll be doing coming up in the future. I'll be doing a all Prince webinar on music and maybe even a Spice Girls one too, because you'd be shocked, but there's plenty of expensive Spice Girl CDs out there. Oh, Ruben just bought the webinar. Excited to add to my sales. Cool, Ruben. I'm so excited for you. And hey, Jose, what's going on? So look, I never waste time teaching things that aren't going to be worth it to people. If you've been hanging around my groups or watch me on YouTube or see me on TV, you know that I don't waste time because, and it comes through. Anyone who's taken the webinar will tell you it comes through. I'm so jazzed about teaching, especially CDs, that I'm just like giddy. I'm giddy like a schoolgirl. So, you know, if I was bored and yawning, you might think, oh, you really understand this? But look, these are my CD shelves. These are all the things for sale. Here's the stuff that sold in the last 36 hours. So, you know, I put it, oops, wait, I was missing one. Let me show the full pile. Yeah. So I do what I say I'm doing. I'm teaching you. I'm also doing it. Melissa, there's a glitch ordering. Now, a lot of other people just ordered it. So here's Melissa. What I would tell you to do, try a different browser. So if you're using Safari, go try Chrome or vice versa. If not, just mention me, Melissa. I'll get you all squared away. Chris, do any of your webinars talk about how to get ungated in CDs? Nope, because I don't need to. I'm ungated. So I don't even know how to because I'm ungated. So maybe that's for a webinar down the road. Suzanne, how to buy the notes. That should be on that link with the webinar, but if not, message me and I'll get you squared away too. Yeah, Colder Ice is my company. So when you're getting redirected to Colder Ice, that is correct. That is my company. Oh, thank you, Cassie. Cassie said she took the webinar. It's so worth it. All right, so that's it. I got to go ship all these now. Got to go ship all these and everything else I sold over the weekend because I'm having great sales this weekend. Great sales. Oh, nice. Chad just said on the YouTube feed, it's a great webinar. I found and sold a $120 CD the same week after watching the webinar. Already sold 10 CDs this week. Yeah. So those of you who do not have CDs in your normal purchases to flip online, when you're in the thrift store, when you're driving by a record store, you are leaving easy money behind. So you're already in there. You're already thrifting. You might as well learn another section. And there's always 100% of the time, there's always a CD section in a thrift store. So that's something that is guaranteed to be there. And there is always at least one gem, but usually a ton more. So I'm going to hit one of the savers tomorrow morning for 50% off day. I'll see how many good CDs they got laying around at 50% off, and I'll share those with you guys tomorrow. All right. Oh, Ann Kirkman said the webinar is amazing. Thank you, Ann. All right, everybody, I got to go ship. I got like 30 packages I got to get ready for the morning. So I hope all your sales are going well. Get signed up, flippincds.com. Cyber Monday, all one word for the discount. If you have any problems and you want to sign up, just message me on Facebook. Super duper easy to get a hold of, and I'll make sure that you all get taken care of. All right. Have a good evening, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye, YouTube.